Hi, I'm Joan, and I graduated in the class of 1981 in the visual design program, and I'm really happy to be back here today to see what's happening at CVPA, and the show at the gallery is amazing, and I've already reconnected with a whole handful of former colleagues and friends and people who I hired to come and work at my design company who were SMU alumni. So I'm hoping we can reconnect to bring together more people who went to SMU, went to CVPA.
Hi, my name is Randall Thurston. I'm an alumni of what was Southeastern Massachusetts University, and in the gallery of Norman Ives' work that's part of the CVPA's Alumni Day. It's a great opportunity for those of us who graduated back in the late 70s to come back and reconnect with the campus, meet the folks that we were in the program with, faculty, and also have the opportunity to see what students are working on today. My connection with the university is that I was local. I grew up in Somerset and now live in Boston. But the time that I spent at SMU was the formative part of my creative life, and the echoes of what I learned while I was here and the relationships that I established echo throughout the life that I have now. So it's great to be back here, and I'm really looking forward to the day of making new connections and reconnecting with old friends.
Hey, I'm Brad Harris. I was an illustration major here. Thing about this place is just, I don't know, you come back here, so many memories come back, and it's great to reconnect with people, just trying to, just get back to my roots a little bit here, and just this is such a great place, and you get such a great education here that it's just an outstanding place to be.
Hi, my name is Ralph Chakadine, and I am actually a guest of a UMass Dartmouth graduate, Vicky Ajami, and she's in the design program, brought me down here. And this is the first time I've been on the campus. This is the first time I'm meeting the faculty, and I'm blown away. Just the outside architecture of the building is art unto itself. And the corridors, the design, it's a very creative place. I love it. I teach at Berklee College of Music, and God, I wish this was our campus. It's musical, it's art, it's inspirational just walking around. So I'm having a really great time, and I'm really excited to learn more about the program. And the 5 or 6 people I know that graduated from this program are just world-class designers and world-class people. So you're doing a good job. Keep it up.
Winkler. I used to be a member of this faculty here at this school, and when I came to the United States in 1959, Norman Ives was one of the major people in this region. I don't know if you would go beyond New York or, but at least in the Boston area, is very well recognized as one of the masters. And not necessarily just as a designer, but also as a very fine artist in a sense. So I always appreciated his work. I'm quite sure I was influenced by it because we all were, most likely. We all grow with other people that are helping us up. And so I very much always appreciated his work. Thank you very much.
All right, so one of the things that I noticed that, and it's something I really like about all this work, is that it's so much about education that you can look behind these images and see studio exercises that the artist took to another level. It's the play between foreground and background and positive and negative space, things that I think we're all kind of familiar with in the classroom, but obviously taken to another level.
And we'll show you, because the camera will go there when we finish. What's interesting here is that you can take something, you can cut it up, you can rearrange it and make it look really interesting. So what Tom is saying is that it's an exercise, but this could be an exercise done by adults or by children. And the other thing is that really interesting is that if you look at some of these, the one over to the right, which we'll look at in a minute, it is used a lot by magazine design now. These are words that maybe don't make sense. And some of it comes from around 1927. The Russian constructivists were working with black and red and white. And there's embossing. They're using a variety of really interesting techniques. Embossing, cutting up, rearranging. This is fun. It's like a puzzle. But the result is very, very sophisticated in graphic design terms. So, Tom, do you have a favorite one? Because I do.
Oh, gosh. That's really tough. Maybe the one in the corner where he takes the pieces of the newspaper in those triangular forms and twists them and makes them into new shapes. And I think I like that because it's about engaging with everyday objects. It's hard to tell, but I think that was originally an advertisement. And he also has this ability to take two-dimensional letters and turn them into sculptural forms, not only with this kind of play of space that I talked about earlier, but also that these pieces are pasted on top of one another, and there's a kind of depth to the works themselves. They're literally three-dimensional, and so the letters become objects in an interesting kind of way. So I like that one, and I have to confess I don't know the title offhand, but you know which one.
Maybe you don't need titles. I have three. I have three that I like. One is this use of letters and words that don't make any sense. All the letters are collapsed. The other one is behind us, which is one that's embossed, which is really interesting, almost like wedding invitations, but not. And then this one, which is red, black, and white, which is very much like the Russian constructivism. After the Bolsheviks, Lenin was involved in this. They made plates and cups that look like this. It's very invigorating. You can buy plates and cups that look like some of these things, the red, black, and white. So it's a really interesting show that I think for the public, if you look, you can get some ideas about things you could do with your kids during the pandemic when they can't go to school.
So happy to say hello and welcome everyone here today. It's been a labor of love bringing this exhibition here. Students, faculty, and people from the outside, former colleagues that taught here, Dietmar here to my left. It's really been inspiring, I think, for everyone. So quite happy with the turnout and the positivity that this show has seen. So hope you all enjoy. Thanks.